Hey, you guys, this is Nessyp of Nessyp Entertainment. I got another treat. I've been on the road all month, man. I just got all of these phenomenal women here. And so tonight it's going to be Miss Shundra Allison. Miss Shundra, how are you tonight, girl?
I'm doing great. I can't complain. We woke up this morning.
There you
You know what
go.
I'm saying? We walking around, we're having this conversation. So I cannot complain. I'm doing
Yeah,
great.
I definitely understand. So we're gonna get right into this because you are a jack of all trades. You got a whole lot of stuff going on. So first, I want to talk to you about Power Plug Radio.
Okay. Yeah.
And how you got started with that and what your role is with Power Plug.
Okay. Well, I'm the co-owner of Power Plug Radio. It's me and my best friend Charlene Emmanuel, and we actually run the station, operators of the station, and we went to the same high school, and we had some of the same friends.
Okay.
And later in life, we ran back into each other when she was first doing, I think it was the arts festival, and a couple of independent films were being shown at the Royal Theater. And I was down there at the Royal Theater helping one of the independent films. And she just happened to be, at the art festival that Carla Bristol was putting on. And we kind of ran into each other like that. I was like, hey, didn't you go to the same thing? And then, I was just telling you, we just got in a conversation, and I was asking her what she was doing. She was interviewing people and things like that. And I was letting her know that I write for a newspaper, because at that time I was writing for Bulletin News newspaper.
Okay.
And I was doing like a single in the city type thing where you go to different restaurants, check them out,
Right.
for giving reviews, just night on the town type life. It was an article like that, and that's what I was doing. And then I just let her know, and then later on she contacted me to be a part of a radio show. And that was at Black Power 96. And then we were still on the beat St. Pete. So a couple years went by, and then we were like, we want our own radio station. You know what I'm saying? That's just the type of person I want, my own, because I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, we just got to do it. And then Power Plug formed. It was our love of music, our love of art, and our culture. You know what I'm saying? And old school music, old school music is classic. It just never dies.
Yes.
And it creates nostalgia for everyone. So, I just have a great love for Power Plug Radio, and I'm just so happy of the direction that is going in. So more to come.
I'm telling you guys, if you haven't listened to Power Plug, you guys should.
Yeah.
There is some phenomenal DJs.
We be jamming, y'all.
Yes. True. Because there are times when because with the Inner Sanctum radio, I listened to it for a while, but then I go back and jump over to Power Plug because I was like, okay, so I haven't heard that song for a really long time,
Exactly.
And it kind of triggers things, and I was like, oh, I got to go find that song because I remember that song.
Yeah. I say every song is a hit. Every song is gonna take you back, So I just love it. I love it.
Okay, so what era, in your own personal opinion, what era do you think that had the best music? See, I'm a 70s kind of girl.
It's so crazy because I love all music. But I would say I love the 80s and I love the 90s.
Okay.
Those are my favorite times of music. That's when you got like the best music. You know what I'm saying? You got authentic sound around that time. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you
that's
got
a step up from the
around that time. It was like party time. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It was a really different time. But
and then I think you had the men of the 90s. You had all of those boy bands.
Yes. The people that weren't afraid to love. You know what I'm saying? To let you know how they feel it.
Yeah.
So I love the 80s and 90s. And it's so crazy, but people that really know me know I love 70s rock too.
Okay.
I am a 70s rock fan.
Okay.
But yeah, I love those old school era genre times and hip hop. We're celebrating 50 years now. And that golden era of hip hop, I think it was like maybe 79 on the 89 or something like that.
Okay.
The golden era. Yeah.
Wow. So what do you think about the music that's out today?
That's out today. I mean, I say all music fits, what's going on at that time. You know what I mean? It's just going with what's happening now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we got, these kids are different. These kids are very different.
That's a really good way. That's a really good analogy.
Right. And the music is going with them. So, I, like I say, I just appreciate old school. I really do. I have a great appreciation for it. I mean, it's great if that's what you like to listen to. Whatever makes you, do what you do positively. I'm all for it.
Right. That is awesome. Don't forget, you guys, Power Plug. I'm telling you.
Yes, download, please.
Yes, that's a definite. Okay, so now the Urban Drinkery.
Oh yeah.
I've been to the Urban Drinkery. I always have a good time when I go there. I do because
y'all better listen to Nessyp now.
I'm telling you, because every time that I go, it's always something different. It's like, you used to go to clubs and it's the same DJ or it's the same kind of music and stuff. But every time I go, there's always something different. I mean, I've been to poetry night, I've been to book signings, I've been to the film festival, networking, there. And then I come just to kind of just chill and relax.
Right. That's the whole thing.
Right So how did you wind up starting? I mean, you're doing both. I do know that. So how did you come up with Urban Drinkery?
Well, Urban Drinkery, actually, the idea kind of started. Well, I've always dabbled with mixing drinks and things like that for family members and things.
Okay.
But it really came into play during the pandemic time because it seemed like everybody was drinking then. You know what I mean? Because we didn't know what to do. So my friends was calling on me, and I was like, you know what? Let me try some. Let me see which ones my friends like, you know what I'm saying? And maybe we'll roll with those, because my bottles came even before the brick and mortar situation,
Okay.
So I was doing them in mason jars, you know what I'm saying, during the pandemic, and just, letting people get them and taste them, and they enjoyed them, and they kept ordering a certain flavor and certain ones, and I'm like, okay, well, I let me get the idea of bottling this up.
Okay.
Let me do this. So while I was in the midst of like getting my stuff straight for bottling it up, I stumbled upon the location of Urban Drinkery, and something was just like, it got to be here. It's historic Deuces, and that area where I am right there used to be owned by Mr. Newkirk, and it was a gas station, maybe car repair shop.
Really?
And and it still has the car lift over there to the right if you go over there.
I'm gonna have to pay attention next time I come over there.
Yeah. And the great thing about it is that's, after hours they used to, party there. You know how we do.
Yeah.
We pull up a table and chair. Somebody got some cars. It's automatically a party.
It's a done deal.
So, and then they used to have, engage in the libations and stuff like that there. So, when they told me that, I was like, wow, this is where it needs to be. So, I know the ancestors is happy I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Just bringing that all back, because that's what they used to do there. And, my thoughts of urban is just for my people to have some place where they can be creative. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They can decompress from whatever going on in the world. And, and that's just my thoughts of when I, started to put it together. I mean, even so much to the color, that color I have in there, that green, because green is a calming color.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? To the smells of the incense, and just the whole atmosphere of everything is very inviting and very just, Nessyp to tell you.
It really is. Like I said, there are times that I just pop up just to chill, and like you said, it's so inviting, it's so calming. You're outside, you're enjoying the weather, and I love it. I do. If I wasn't so far away, y'all would never get rid of me.
And I love to hear people talk about it, because when they talk about it and they say those great things, that's the goal right there. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's it. That's what I want to hear. That's what it is. They see the vision. They understand. You know what I'm saying? They understand it, and that's what's the most, greatest thing for me, that they understand.
Now you have a couple of events that are coming up, don't you?
Well, I do. Let's see. April. I'm just thinking about my calendar because it's always a lot of things coming. I know Juneteenth. Let's just hop all the way to June.
Okay.
We're already there. Juneteenth, we're having Elements of Hip Hop. Now, Elements of Hip Hop is something. Did you ever come to the Elements of Hip Hop?
I missed the last one.
Yeah, Elements of Hip Hop. We do that maybe, every other month. We do that. It's Black and Brown Productions.
Okay.
And they bring all the elements of hip hop, meaning B-girl, B-boy, DJing, MCing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even on down to the clothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love hip hop. I am a lover of hip hop. You know what I mean? So and we're always gonna bring that. And my fiance, DJ Super Dave, if anybody knows him on 99 Jams every Tuesdays and Thursdays, he's
my
the DJ.
That's my boy.
So hip hop is alive in us, and that's what you will get, at Urban.
Yeah.
But Elements of Hip Hop is gonna be June 16th, and it's the Juneteenth edition.
Okay.
So I know a lot of stuff is gonna be going on in those months. I know we're bringing back Saturday, not Saturday, but every second Saturday, the art walk. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because we're gonna start showing more movies out there again.
Okay.
More art to be shown. I got the Williams brothers art out there. They actually was just shown at the WADA district, the arts district down the street from me, if you're familiar with that area. And they were
not yet.
Okay. Yeah, they got so many galleries down there, and I was just so proud of I call them my brothers. So proud of them to see their work up there on those walls.
Yeah.
And they were at Urban, you know what I'm saying? And people came to Urban and saw, like, whoa, we need to show this. So and things like that, like, you get people that didn't even think they would be able to be shown in a gallery. You know what I'm saying? And came to Urban to see it,
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by creativity comes pouring out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so those things are coming back. The second Saturday art walk, Elements of Hip Hop is coming up, and it's just so on and so on, are different things that pop up during the month. We just had the same paint and sip, that was wonderful.
I know when I was there for Keisha's book signing, there was art all over, like on one side of it, and it was like amazing. I'm like, oh man! And see, you look at it and you go, God, I wish I could do something like that.
Yeah.
It was just so perfect for that particular time and what they were doing. It was just awesome.
Yeah,
it was just awesome.
And all of it is just under the stars. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes. And I think that's what makes it so cool.
Yeah.
You're okay. So see, I'm from Chicago, so we ain't doing nothing like that.
Yeah, no.
This time of year, we ain't doing nothing like that outside. No. You're gonna go in the house and fan you a blanket.
Right. Chicago, yeah.
Okay, so are you still affiliated with the Three Black Vegan Girls?
Yes. Yes.
The Bird Cares?
Yes. Now, the Bird Cares is my nonprofit. I am the president of the Bird Cares.
Okay.
Charlene Emanuel is my executive director. And we are Three Black Vegan Girls. And we're getting ready to have a natural fest. So that is one of the events that's happening out there.
Okay, so what's a natural fest?
Well, the natural fest is, it's an initiative that we came up with a while back, where we're just kind of, getting our Black and brown folks to eat healthier. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I went vegan for a year. I left the meat alone for a year, just to see how I felt, and I felt great. So I see the health benefits of it.
Okay.
And And that's what we're saying. We just like more veggies on the plate,
Exactly.
It'll be a good thing. It really will. And that's what the Three Black Vegan Girls was about, just really pushing more healthier choices and things like that. You know what I'm saying? We're not telling you, oh, stop eating meat or whatever, but just more healthier choices. That's it. And just to be, ones, that look like you and me, what I'm saying, we don't really push that. And just to have us out there, we're just giving you like, hey, we can do it too,
That is so very true. Because a lot of times in our community, we have to buy what is available to us.
Exactly.
And we don't think about whether, okay, this is not healthy, this is not healthy. This is like, okay, I can get this piece and I can feed 4 people.
Right.
So a lot of times we don't have the opportunities, or the information is not being pushed out there that you can do what you need to do and eat healthier.
Exactly. Exactly. And everything starts with what you're putting in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the stuff, a lot of the issues stem from that. You know what I mean? So if you're putting healthier items in, you know what I'm saying? You got to just kind of change it up. And that, and also with the Natural Fest, that'll be the opening of our food forest that we're doing. So the food forest is where a lot of the urban farmers will be able to come and sell their produce out there.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yes, and that's the lot that's right next to urban, that open lot that everybody parks in.
that way park the air.
So
what's like, where you want to park? Just go over there in the lot. Park over there. Yeah.
So that's where the food forest is going to be. And that's where you're gonna be able to, get fresh produce on Saturdays. You're also gonna be able to, listen to food demonstrations, discussions, all of that. We're inviting all of that to that space, and we're just so excited about it,
That's
and
awesome.
we're so super excited about it. Yeah, and
one more affiliation that you got going on, and that is Dressing for Success Women's Self-Sufficiency Program.
Yeah, we're actually that's something that I want to start up. And I just kind of dibble dabble talking to the women of the Dressing for Success. I mean, because that's getting yourself back together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they took away self-sufficiency programs. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I'm an advocate of that because I went through one. You know what I mean? And it helped me get on my feet. I always tell women, that's in the system, use the system. Don't let the system use you. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Use it and get out.
Yes.
Don't stay in it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So self-sufficiency is just to, get you on the right path. But we're gonna do it, I just say the right way, meaning even giving you, like your heritage information. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel as though if you know that, that'll push you to see that, that we were queens and kings. No, we are kings and queens.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And just if I would have known all this as a kid, I just feel as though that would push me a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because you have something that's going to inspire you. That you just like, okay, I don't have to stay here in this particular position because my grandmother was in this and look what she did, or my great grandmother was in this position.
Right. Let's break that cycle, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's break that cycle and just I say I got the enlightenment when I realized the God is in me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I can create and do whatever I want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when that finally dawned on me, that's when I was like, I'm a walk. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm walking.
Yep. Walk by faith. Yes, ma'am. That is so awesome. I am so looking forward to coming back out there pretty soon. Yeah. Okay, so is it a calendar like on one of your pages that we can see what's going on?
Just like everybody, we try to keep up with the social media.
Yeah, it's so hard.
It is. I need a whole person just dedicated to that. And what I'm trying to do is get at least like a marquee to where everything was going
that would be
on.
cool.
Yeah, where you could just kind of ride by and see And I promise you, I'm trying to get better with the social media, putting stuff out there. Not after it happens, but because you just be so into whatever, And but yeah, I like I said, you can post them on Facebook. So Urban Drinkery Wine Bar on Facebook.
Okay.
Urban Drinkery _2020 Instagram. Things like that. So that's how you can kind of find out what's going on.
Okay. And also too, if someone wanted to
come
to have an event at Urban Drinkery. Yeah,
they can have an event. They can just always contact me. You can just email urbandrinkery@gmail.com or just hit me up on the social medias and let me know, what type of party you're doing.
Okay.
But we are open Thursday through Saturday from 7 to 11.
Okay.
Or later than that, depending on how the vibe is. I really don't put a cap on it. I just, see how the vibe is. We usually out of there by 12 or so. But I don't want to, stop anybody from having any fun, especially when there's good vibes going on.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Shundra, thank you so much. I have learned so much, and now I have like a little niche, because I know where to come when I want to get out the house, and I was like, Urban Drinkery.
Right. You say for the grown folks.
I am so excited for the things that you are doing. I want to congratulate you on the things that you're doing in the community.
Thank you.
We need more sisters in there. We got to have more queens in there helping you do stuff.
Yeah.
But, I will do my best to promote whatever I see you got going on.
I appreciate that. Same. I'll do the same. Yeah, most definitely, because that's what it's all about. Helping each other. I really think that's what we're here for, is to help and serve each other. And I've just been, my mom taught me that, and that's how I just been living. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is it. Okay, well, girl, you go get your stuff together for tomorrow, because I know you're running and stuff all the way. But again, I do thank you so much, and you're gonna have to come back, because to figure out what else is going on, so we can keep
most definitely posted. You got to get me and Charlene on at the same time. That'll be great.
Me and Charlene, we did ours, but that would be really cool, all three of us.
Most definitely.
She is such a sweetheart. She
really is.
She is such a sweetheart.
She's a blessing, I tell you that much.
Yes, she definitely is. Well, thank you again, and we'll see. We'll see.
Thank you so much, Nessyp. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you.
All right. This has been Nessyp of Nessyp Entertainment. Back to you in the studio.